If you're looking for ways to really focus on your church work, your charity work, or your ministry, then this is the place to be. If you want to be notified whenever there's a new video, just hit the subscribe button below. Hi, my name is Jacinta Buckle, and I'm the founder and CEO of JWB Virtual Ministry Assistants, where our mission is for you to focus on your calling and let us handle the rest. Today I'll be continuing with our theme of social media, and we'll be concentrating on a social media strategy. As I've mentioned several times before, having a social media presence is so important for not only businesses and organizations, but now also for churches. Online is where the majority of people go to find information, and having a Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter account for your church will show those who are looking for a church about the culture of your church, basic information about where you're located, opening times, and most importantly, your vision as a church. Furthermore, social media appeals to the younger audience, and so it's crucial to encourage the youth to come to church and bring their ideas and innovations so that they can also enjoy church. So perhaps you're a church and have just started out with social media, or maybe you've even been doing social media for a while now, but are not quite sure that you're posting the right things. So you find yourself just stuck for ideas and have been asking yourself, what should our church social media actually consist of? Well, you need to have a strategy for what to post for your social media, which should consist of the purpose of your post and what to post. This will help to give you a real focus for your social media. Ideally, the purpose of each of your posts should be the following. Number 1, to encourage spiritual practice. 2, to provoke meaningful engagement. 3, to tell your story, which will be specific to your church, using things such as photos of your church members, life-changing testimonials, your pastor's quotes or excerpt from a recent sermon. Well wishes to your church leaders or even to members. Shout out thank you messages to those who serve at the church. And lastly, events that will take place and have taken place. When posting, it's a good idea to mix up your posts and not have the same types of posts all the time. So here are some ideas to help. Number 1, asking questions to your members, followers. This helps people to interact with you. When they post a comment or a response, their friends may see it, and then that starts the viral effect. This encourages a two-way relationship and engagement with your members. Number 2, interesting images. Visual posts get the most attention. This could be in the form of a photo or video, and you may well know by now videos seem to be increasing in popularity. You need to grab the attention of the person scrolling through their phone to make them stop scrolling, and a powerful image can certainly do this. 3, educational content. This is where your sermons or Bible classes or anything that will give the other person more knowledge and understanding of the Christian faith and of the Word of God. This should be a key focus in your posts. With these, you could decide to post a whole sermon or perhaps just a teaser of your sermon to give them that initial interest for them to come back to watch the full sermon. 4, entertaining content. Don't be afraid to use entertaining content. This can include news content and also fun quizzes and games. 5, opinionated content. Giving your opinion on recent news or event can capture the interest of many people. However, it's probably safer to stay away from any politics. 6, infographics. This provides your followers with information, knowledge, or some data using visual graphics to represent this. For example, showing a graph of how many men versus women go to church, or perhaps a decline in church numbers, or the numbers of churches online, or even the number of churches using social media. 7, promotion of special events in the calendar year. That's including special Christmas, Easter, or Easter services, etc. But please note that promotions of events should be kept at a minimum. Post ideas. Number 1, a countdown timer with a call to prayer. You could call for the church to pray for a specific group of people, for example, the youth, single mothers, married people, the elderly, the government, those in war, people who are yet to encounter Christ. 2. Anniversaries. Celebrate key moments that happened in your church. For instance, this time last year we started our children's ministry, or 5 years since our associate pastor has been with us, or even perhaps your move into a new building, and comment on how far you've come as a church. Number 3, fun engagement like quizzes. 4, Bible readings. Videos from different members of your church during a Bible reading would be fantastic. 5, questions such as, is this a myth or a fact? Look for Bible verses or stories and ask whether this is true or false. Number 6, eliminate. If you had to eliminate one thing, what would it be? Number 7, 2 opposing ideas together and ask people which one they think is right for example, church online or church in person. 8, the Bible doesn't say that. I think that's self-explanatory. 9, lastly but not least, church invitation. This can be posted out on Saturday. This can help to build anticipation for Sunday service. Going viral is a real dream for not only organisations but also churches. Can you imagine what going viral would mean for your church? Or more importantly, the lives of the many people that find you and hear your message? The main 2 focus points in attempting to go viral are: firstly, using great high-value content is crucial. This will allow your post to be organically found. And secondly, don't be afraid to ask people to like, follow, comment, and share with others. So although all platforms generally have the same idea of great content and engagement, each platform has slightly different approaches to posting. Again, with all platforms, it's all about posting great and high value content that people actually want to see. This can take a considerable amount of time to produce. So we always recommend outsourcing your social media or getting a dedicated person to take on this role and manage it. So here goes. Facebook. Ideally post at least 2 to 3 times a week. Tell stories and share real life situations and testimonies with your followers. Communicate and engage with your followers. Talk to them, ask questions instead of trying to force them into anything. Avoid using links with posts. Perhaps put them into the comments instead. Make sure you post, comment or reply back as your page, not using your own personal page. Always aim to have your image relating to your content. Mix up the type of post that you have. Keep hashtags minimal and relevant. Have a look at what other successful churches are posting and see what works well with them. And lastly, try posting in and out of work hours, especially late at night after 10 p.m. when people have switched off and are relaxing. Not to worry, don't think you have to be up late at night yourself posting. This can easily be scheduled. Twitter. It's always a good idea to set up a Twitter account because you can link it to other places or platforms even if you don't regularly post on it. I say this because I believe that Twitter may generally not be the best platform to use if you're a small local church. I would say that it's best a suited platform for if you're a celebrity or you have a mega church. However, if you do post, again with the hashtags, keep them minimal and relevant. Always link your church or organisation website in your bio, and you may also be able to engage with and retweet other churches and Christian organisations. Instagram. This is best for photos and videos. Always post very engaging photos and videos that people would want to share. Be aware that you cannot put links in your posts. Links can only be added in your bio. You can also share other Christian organisations or churches posts if they are relevant. Lastly, although Instagram allows 30 hashtags, again it's best to keep it minimal and relevant. Around 3 to 4 hashtags are fine. LinkedIn is great for networking with other churches and Christian organisations to see if there are ways in which you can help each other. So that's all for today. I hope that this information, along with the ideas and tips, will really help you to get started with your social media. If you haven't already done so, have a look at our other videos on social media and churches and see how they can also give you further insight. In the meantime, do look out for more on strategy in our next video. I hope that this video has helped you. If you'd like any further information-based videos, do let us know. And if you have any questions at all, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, have a blessed day. Take care. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.